Hi, and welcome back to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses with gaming engines. We're currently in the 1990 season managing the Los Angeles Dodgers. We're not in a losing streak, but haven't played well lately. Only a game and a half up over San Francisco and 2 over Cincinnati, with Houston close behind at 2.5. And our stated goal of playing without Alfredo Griffin was to try to get to 5 runs per game. We were around that a week ago. So was Philadelphia. We've dropped to 4.6 currently. And the Phillies have gone up to 5.2. We just so happen to be facing them today. There's 2 different possible pitchers we will be facing. De Leon you saw on the last screen. On this screen, De Jesus, excuse me. And then it said Combs, so I don't know who we're really going to be facing until I push this button. We will see who the starter is. I've thought about using an opener today based on the Phillies lineup being left-handed. So, at least at the top, when we faced them about a week ago in Philadelphia. I thought about doing that and then I didn't. So let's see who we're going to really face here. It is Jesus. Okay. And Mike Scioscia will not be available. So, using that as our guide, let's go over here. And we're going to flip-flop Daniels and Murray today. Eddie Murray has not been hitting his normal self, so we're going to try something different just to shake things up. That doesn't mean he's going to leave. Javier will be out in right field. Kirk Gibson will be in center. Lenny Harris will bat fifth and play third base. Sharperson will go back to second base. Vizcaíno will play short. Gets the improvement from 8th to 7th. And Rick Dempsey. Rick Dempsey will bat 8th and catch. And looking at our pitchers, Tim Belcher is available. That's a starter. Fernando is a swing man, but hasn't started in a while. Neidlinger's available. Searage. Cruz is available. Okay. When I looked at the practice, I guess things change once we get into this menu. He was not available. Darren Holmes is also available. Wetland, Howell, Gott, and Walsh are down. So we're going to try something different just to combat their lineup. If they view this and then switch their lineup to their regular versus a lefty lineup, then Searage is only going to play probably an inning at the most. And that helps us out against that lineup. If they keep it straight and they think, hey, he's going to switch anyhow, at least I have Searage against those top 3 guys. We'll see how it goes. Neidlinger will probably be the first one in. After that, that's the plan. When you look at the possible pitchers, it is very screwy in this game. You don't know who you're going to face. You don't know what lineup you're really going to face. It switches sometimes. So until you get to that menu, you really don't know what's going to happen. Now we move to the other part of the storyline in this game, and that's Lenny Dykstra. He's got a 24-game hitting streak. He's been hot as a firecracker. Don't touch him. You'll burn your hands. He's also got a 24-game hitting streak. He's hitting over 400, 406 here in mid-May. So this will be difficult, and they kind of hedged their bets here on this lineup. Dickie Thon doesn't usually hit second, so he's the one right-hander that's in there. And then they put the three other guys one notch lower than usual. So Searage is going to pitch until he gets to Hayes. Now, whether that works or doesn't work, I have no idea. But they're going with their main versus right-hander lineup. They're not buying Searage is going to pitch that long. So we'll see. Maybe Fernando comes in. Maybe not. All right, game's ready. Let's play. Up first is the aforementioned Lenny Dykstra, who's had a career season. I mean, it's almost as if he had a superpower or something just this year. So here we go. Searage against Dykstra. To start us off. Phillies at first place, Dodgers at first place. A fight for first. Or at least the two in first. And we start off with a ground ball to Sharperson. He throws. And they stop him. Well, one time. Here's Thon. Up next. Searage so far so good. Hitting 242. He gets a base hit against the lefty. Not surprising there. So a runner on one out. Doesn't look like he's going to run here. Facing Crook. See what Searage can do. Only has about 25 pitches available. The 1-2. It's a ground ball to Vizcaíno. Over to Sharperson for one. Down to Murray. The runner is out, and the hitter is 2. And that stops them in the first. So you look at certain statistical probabilities, and the first inning seems like one that a lot of teams score in, and versus an offense like this that can score well over 5 runs a game, that's a good start. Especially the way the Dodgers have been hitting lately. Need all the help we can get. We start the bottom of the half. Bottom half inning of the first with Cal Daniels starting off. And he walks. That'll bring up Murray. We got flip-flopped here. Hitting 352 against Sanders, and he hits a base hit into right. So offense off to a good start. See if Daniel, poor play by her helps the first single get through. That'll bring up Javier. Hitting 274. Hitting 304 here in May. First and second. 1-1. And a ground ball. Let's hope it's not 2. Her over to Thon for 1. And Javier beats it out. So you got corners with 1 out for Gibson, who has a 194 average, but an on-base of 452. So we're looking for a walk here. Or fly ball. It's not going to be a walk. The 2-0 pitch. Runners on the corners. And he gets a base hit into left field. So the Dodgers start off with a lead, which hasn't happened lately. First and second. 1 out for Harris. Lenny's had a tough May. Average is down to 286. Still hits righties well. The 1-2. So 3-2 pitch is a ground ball to first. Martinez goes to second to get Gibson. Back to first. He just hit into a double play. So the Dodgers get 1, and that's it. After 1, it's 1-0 Dodgers. Here's Searage against Dalton, who's impressive. 290 with 4 home runs already on the season. The 1-2 pitch. And he gets a base hit off Searage. So that didn't work out great. And here's Hayes. And Hayes is one of the few lefties who doesn't have a distinction between righties and lefties. So that's possible. That's the end for Searage. Let's go look and see if anybody has. Well, I can't see my starters either. So seems to do a little bit worse against lefties than righties, but it's not significant. So we're going to leave him in. This will probably be his last batter. Dalton, a 60% chance to run. I wouldn't be surprised on Dempsey. The 2-2 pitch to Hayes. And he's out. So great job by Searage. The runner at first is his responsibility. He got through the teeth of this lineup once. and at almost the correct number of pitches. So that'll be it for him. Now, I might have to go through, yeah, I can't see Neidlinger there, so I'm going to go through the roster, see if I can move Neidlinger in through there. Okay. And he's going to pitch. And he has 4 outs in his credit. So the Dodgers got through 4. That means we're down to 23 outs. And let's see how many Neidlinger can get. Dalton at first. Percentage has gone down. He's facing Martinez. 2-2 pitch. First strikeout for Neidlinger. 2 outs for her. The switch hitter bats left here. 1-2 pitch from Neidlinger. It's a fly ball. That looks like a base hit. It is. Gibson picks it up. Let's see if Dalton tries for third on Gibson's arm. He is. He's going to make it. Yeah, 4% chance. So it's first and third. 2 out. For Hayes, or we could walk him and pitch to De Jesus. Neidlinger only is expected pitches of 75, which that is not normal for him. So given that those numbers do not look great, we're going to see what he's got here. He may not have much. We might have to go to Cruz again today, so we're going to let him pitch against Hayes. We're not going to win this game 1-0. First pitch, it's a ball. We're not going to throw to second. I don't care about her. In fact, we may walk Hayes now that they've done that. So, thanks for convincing me. His average just went up. We're going to move him on over and pitch to Jesus, who only has 1 hit and 13 at-bats. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the second. See if Neidlinger can get the pitcher. If not, we're in trouble for this game. The 0-2 pitch, we got it. Okay. So that threat ends with no run scoring. But back to the top of the lineup in the third. So it'll be interesting to see if Neidlinger can get it together. All right. Sharperson will start off the bottom of the second half inning. He's hitting .283 in May. A 1-2 pitch from De Jesus. Ground ball to Hayes. It's going to be close. And it's an error. Martinez knocks it down, but Sharperson will be safe. That's Hayes' third error. I believe he had an error, or maybe just a poor play that helped in one of the games in Philadelphia. Okay, so Vizcaíno is up. Not great numbers here, but no bunting ability, so Sharperson will stay at first. And Vizcaíno will try to get a hit. Has the average up to 256. And there it is, a base hit. First and second, nobody out. And Dempsey, oh, Sharperson moves to third on the Crux poor arm, a 2 arm. So you got runners on the corners. Dempsey has not had a hit this season. He's 0 for 9, I believe he has a walk. His OPS is 100. So let's see if the veteran in his last season can make contact. Even if it's into double play, that should get the run home. As long as he doesn't strike out. A 3-2 count. 2 walks. All right. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jim Neidlinger is up. He does not have a hit in 7 at-bats. He probably will strike out here. But we're not going to bunt. There's no reason to squeeze here. See if you can hit it through. If you strike out, strike out. Daniels is up next. Don't hit into a double play. So, take a cut. It's a fly ball to center. Dykstra with not a great arm. I wonder if this is deep enough. Catches it. If it's not a good chance, I'm not going. 50-50, and I am not going to try that. Not with Daniels up. So 1 out. Doesn't strike out. He makes contact, but not enough. So bases loaded, 1 out. You got Daniels up, and you got Murray up. So a good chance to get some runs home. Need those runs against this team. 3-1 pitch to Daniels, and so everybody goes around the merry-go-round, 1 extra base, and it's 2-0 Dodgers with Murray up. And those are pretty good numbers, 8-11. See what Eddie can do. We're going to ground ball double play. Well, that won't get around. Fly ball would, though. A 1-2 pitch. Hit the second. A play by her, and he's going to double up Dempsey. Oh, what a horrible outcome. Oh. And with your best hitter, well, one of your best hitters at bat. So her robs us. And it's only 1 run after all that. 2-0 doesn't seem like a big enough lead. All right, Neidlinger up against the top of the Philadelphia order. Hoping for a bigger lead, at least 3-0. Pitch. He's got a base hit. Is this an error? Harris muffs it, so that's not a hit. But Dykstra's on either way. So the hitting streak has not continued yet. Here's Thon, who got a single his first time up. That was against a lefty. See if Neidlinger can get him to hit it on the ground. That's usually a key that he's on. The 1-0 pitch. There goes Dyke. And it's a ground ball. That'll keep him out of the double play for sure. And Vizcaino gets Thon at first. So Dykstra moves into scoring position for Kruk and Dalton next. This is where Neidlinger is going to have to bear down. 892 OPS for Kruk. 373 average. The 1-0. The ground ball to third. Let's see if Harris can make up for the mistake. Across to Murray. It's going to be close. You got it. Dykstra moves to third. So no wild pitches or pass balls to get out of this inning. Dalton is up with Hayes on deck. You want to walk Dalton here? He's already 1 for 1. Hitting 296. And Hayes is hitting 216. On base at 414. Neidlinger only has 75 pitches. But this is the hard part of their lineup. Oh, we're going to give him a chance. 0-2 pitch to Dalton. Hitting 340 in May. Can I change my mind? Slow roller to third. Boy, Harris getting a lot of chances in this half inning. Picks it up, throws to Murray. He got him. And Dykstra doesn't score on the air. So Neidlinger gets through it. We're through 2.5, 2-0 Dodgers. Javier leads off the third. 2 pitch is a ground ball to Thon. 1 out. Brings up Gibson. 1 for 1 in the game with an RBI. 0-2 pitch from De Jesus. It's a ground ball through the left side and into left field. Gibson's 2 for 2. See if he can run here. 81% chance. Harrison and Sharperson on deck. Harris, not a good. Oh, he is a good hit and run. So let's try that. Here we go. Against De Jesus. Gonna have to manufacture some runs in this. There goes Gibson. Pitch out. Oh, pitch out. And Gibson is toast. Well, that's what I get for trying to steal. Here's Harris. He just hits a ground ball. That looks like a base hit. Or an error. An error. On kicks it. 2 out. Harris now at first. He's not a threat to run, and Sharperson's up. First to throw over. Uh-oh. What's happening? You get him in a rundown? He's safe. Okay. That was strange. Vaughn came all the way over from short. Alright, we're back. 2 outs. So Harris's chances go up to 64%. We're still not going to run. I'm going to let Sharperson have a shot. He has a 6-game hitting streak. The sign. First pitch from DeJesus. Her, who's made a big play in this game defensively already, to halt the Dodger rally in the second. And through 3, we're a third finished. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Here's Hayes to start off the top of the 4th. A 1-2 pitch by Neidlinger. Ground ball to Sharperson. Got it. Over to Murray. 1 out. So Neidlinger's kind of settled down here. I know there was an error. Pitched out of that jam. 36 pitches in. Here's Carmelo Martinez. He hits one to Harris again. Throw to first. He got him. 2 out. For her, he's got a single. Well, he has a hit. The 2-1 hit to Vizcaino. Strong throw to first. That'll do it. 1-2-3 inning for Neidlinger. We're through 3.5. 2-0 Dodgers. You're not going to shut out this offense much longer, though. Here's Vizcaino. He has a single and looks like he's on again. It's off DeJesus' glove. That's an error, his first. And Vizcaino is aboard. His 50-50 shot, a little bit better. Running, we're not doing that again. Dempsey can bunt? Nope. So we're just going to let him hit. Hope he runs into one. Throw over to Vizcaino. Goes down to 51%. Still not. 2-1. Pops it up. That'll be 0 for 10 for Rick. That's Dykstra closing it on the ball. 1 out for Neidlinger. He can't bunt either. So we're going to let him swing away. Hopefully he just runs into one. Bounces it off somebody's glove. The 2-0 pitch. A fly ball. I believe Dykstra took the first one. He's going to try to take the second one. Successful. Vizcaino goes back. All right, well, if nothing else, that gives Daniels a chance to hit. He's walked twice. He's been on twice. He's scored a run and had an RBI. I don't know exactly what he's doing. I'm too involved in this, trying to score runs here. He scored a run. He has an RBI. He walked and got an RBI. Remember that now. I guess he scored at another point on a Murray's hit. I'm confused into that, but that's a weird box score line to see. 0-1-0-1. Either way, he's up with 2 outs here against DeJesus. The 3-2 pitch. See if he walks again. He walks, so he's at least walked twice, maybe 3 times. He's getting on base. Either way. Here's Murray, who got robbed by her in the second with the bases loaded and 1 out, hitting to a double play. Although Dempsey's standing off second wasn't his fault. All right, let's see what he can do against DeJesus. It's a 1-1 pitch. He's not going to strike out. See if he can get a hold of one. Deep down the right field line. It doesn't look like a home run to me right now. Still going up. It's peaking. It's hiding. It's out of here. A 3-run shot for Eddie Murray. And he gets back and he says, try to catch that one. That's in the bullpen of the Phillies. Well, it's kind of on the edge of the... I don't know if somebody reached out over the edge there. A fan got it before it got in the bullpen. Either way, it's his 3rd home run. A 351-foot shot. And the Dodgers lead 5-0. Whew. That is good to see. All right. Still... got a long ways to go in this game, but that's a good start. Javier strikes out to end the 4th. So we're through 4. It's 5-0 Dodgers. Neidlinger has about 30 more pitches left. So we'll see if we can get us 2 more innings, and then it's probably Cruz coming in. At least that's the plan that I have in my head right now. We'll see how far he can go. Hayes hits a fly ball. Is that out of here? That's out of here. So he gives up a solo shot to Hayes. It's 5-1. And I didn't think we were going to keep... That is way out of here. That's probably off the roof and into the parking lot. We'll see the numbers on that. 352. His second home run of the season. And here's DeJesus. Let's keep an eye on it. I'd like to get him to the 6th, but if we can't, we can't. And the pitcher just got a single, so that might be it for Nightlinger. With the top of this lineup up and the damage it can do, and there's nobody out and now a runner on, that's going to be it. He got us this far. So Tim Cruz is going to come in earlier than I wanted. But we'll find out right off the bat if he's going to be able to do this. Got a 4-run lead. This is a good offense. They can explode right here and tie the game. Up first, Dykstra for Cruz. Again, looking for his hit to get to 25 straight games with a single, at least a single. Good numbers here against Cruz. We'll see what Cruz can do. DeJesus at first. Nobody out. 5-1 Dodgers. And there's a base hit, and he's got 25 games. DeJesus going to go to third on Javier's arm. Yep, poor play. They're both going to probably move up. It's second and third. Oh, that is not good. Here's Thon. Okay, well, can't have a double play here. Let's see if Cruz can at least get him out. 0-2 pitch. A bloop. Oh, this is terrible. That's going to score 2 runs. It's going to be 5-3 already, and there's nobody out here in the 5th. And Cruz has not given me the relief that I need, and he's my long man. Kruk up next, and he can tie the game with 1 swing. Looking at the bullpen, I mean, I only have so many pitchers available. I mean, I have Holmes and I have Fernando, and that's about it. So I'm going to have to stick it out here and hope that Cruz can get it together. It's 5-3. The Phillies were held down. It worked for a while, but we're not even halfway through the game. See what it can do. And he's Kruk. That's 1 down. Here's Dalton. See if Cruz can... He can tie the game with 1 swing. Fly ball. Already had 1 home run. It's coming down. Gibson looks like he's got it. He caught it. 2 out. For Vaughn Hayes. The other Hayes. See if you can get through this. Pitch. Fly ball to right. Javier. So he's recovered after that hit by Dykstra and Thon. It's still 5-3, but you feel like you're going to need some more runs to win this game with that offense. Okay, so Gibson 2 for 2 leads it off here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-2 pitch from DeJesus. Fly ball to right field. Vaughn Hayes is under it. The first time they've caught him. Here's Harris. 0 for 2. It's a ground ball. Thon should have that. Got him 2 out for Sharperson. Looking to extend the streak. I think it's a 16 hitting streak. 3-1 pitch. That put DeJesus over 100 pitches. And that's it for him. And this is where we kind of did well in Philadelphia is against the bullpen. So let's hope that continues. Jeff Parrott, 5.40 ERA with 27 hits in 18 innings, but it's sits towards the bottom of the lineup. Vizcaino will get the first shot. Sharperson an 80% chance to steal here. You know what? With this bottom of the lineup, I'm going to go for it. Because Vizcaino is probably my best shot at getting a run home. If he doesn't, then he leads off the sixth. There's the pitch. Firing down the second. He's safe. Okay. So Sharperson makes it. It looked like he was out from the graphics, but I'm happy to be wrong. So that gives Vizcaino a chance for a base hit and an RBI if he can get a hit off Parrott here. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to her. He's got it. Over to Martinez, and no run scores. It's still 5-3 through 5. Okay, Cruz will start off against the bottom of this lineup and see if he can do better than Neidlinger did, at least against Hayes. And try to get through the sixth. Deep fly ball, center field. Gibson going back. Going back. It's coming down, but is it going to be off the wall? Off the wall. And Martinez starts with a double, and Cruz is still not pitching well. All right, here's her. He's 1 for 2. Cruz is just going to have to gut it through here. Let's see if he can get through this inning. 0-2 pitch to her. That looks like a base hit, and it's 5-4. It is. Martinez should score. Nope, they hold him at third. So first and third, nobody out for Hayes. He's already hit a home run. This would be a good time for a strikeout. We'll see if Herr tries to run here. I'm going to try a pickoff move. I don't like doing this. But we need to try to hold him. He has the tying run. Throw over. He's safe. See if that helps. Okay, now it's down to 50-50. Okay, come on, Tim. Big plays right here. A 1-0 pitch. Fly ball. That's probably going to get Martinez home now, but we might get an out. Gibson's under it. That's 1 out. Martinez scores. It's 5-4. Herr has to stay at first for Parrott. And Dykstra's on deck. Okay. We're going to try the pickoff again. Safe. And it goes down to 32. Okay, Parrott has 1 hit and 3 at-bats. I am okay with him bunting. Okay, Steve Hollins is coming up. So that's it for Parrott. He has not great numbers here. 5 hits and 21 at-bats. And Herr's still at 32%, so let's just focus on this. Batter up. See if Cruz can get him. The 0-1 pitch. There's a base hit. And that's going to have to be it for Cruz, one way or the other, because he just doesn't have it against the bottom of the lineup. Looks like Herr's going to make it to third with 1 out. And so the tying run is 90 feet away, and the best hitter in baseball is up. He's already got a single. He's extended his streak to 25. I mean, the only person I think I have left here is to try to get us out of this jam is Fernando, and he has not pitched well. So you would think a 5-0 lead is enough to comfortably win a game. But against this lineup, and with the lack of pitching the Dodgers have right now, obviously not. Hanging on to a 1-run lead. Phillies have 10 hits. There's been 3 errors by the Phillies and 2 by the Dodgers. So you're looking for a grandpa double play pretty much here. Or a strikeout. And his numbers are just exploding here. So anything can happen. Dykstra with only 1 home run, so chances are not that. But we'll see. Fernando, see what he can do against the lefties. Last outing, he pitched fairly well. His ERA is 6.56. First pitch. It's a ball to Sharperson. We're going to try for the double play. Only a 27% chance. We're going to let him tie the game. And hopefully get that lead runner here. Which for that right there is a not going to get a double play, usually. So we're tied at 5. Dykstra, not much of a chance to run here. Fernando being the lefty. He's going to face Thon and see if he can get out of this inning right here. Thon with 2 home runs on the season. Kruk on deck. The 2-1 pitch. That looks like a ground ball back to Valenzuela. It's going to be a close play at first. He got him. So Valenzuela comes in, gives up the ground ball tie run, the runner to get in from third. And we're tied. It's a brand new ball game through 5.5. 5-5 tie. And Dempsey will start off against Ackerfeld with an ERA of 7.07. This battle of the bullpens. The 2-0 pitch is a base hit, the first one for Dempsey this season. Let's see if he can get 2 out of it. Throw to second. It's going to be close. He's safe. Rick Dempsey with an unexpected double. All right, and here comes the infield end to try to get Fernando, but Fernando's swinging. With Daniels and Murray on deck, 5-5 tie. Like Fernando's chances here, hitting 600. Pitch by Ackerfeld, 3-1 pitch. Watch the pitcher. So it's first and second, nobody out. And your 2 best hitters up. Here's Daniels, whose line is now 0-2-0-1. I believe he's walked every time he's been up. Could that be right? I can get it. Okay, you can get an RBI, walking in, run it, bases loaded one. See what he can do against Ackerfeld. Good numbers here. Chance to get the lead back. Yeah, he's walked 3 times. Make it 4 as the bases are loaded for Murray, who had a 3-run home run his last time up. And those are good numbers, but we're going to need multiple runs, I feel like. We're going to have to go down this lineup again. So it's only the bottom of the 6th. 5-5 tie. Murray up there. It's going to be a 1-1 pitch. See what happens here. Ball, base hit. Her can't get that one either. In scores Dempsey, 6-5. Let's see if Valenzuela is held. It looks like it. And that's it for Ackerfeld. Not a good job there. I believe he faced 4 players and gave up 4 base runners. Marvin Freeman coming in to try to quell the tide with a replay ERA of 8.22. Bases are loaded. Still nobody out. 6-5 Dodgers. Here's Javier. 0 for 3 thus far. Better against righties than lefties. He's due. Freeman's ready. The 0-2 pitch is a wild play. What happened? Wait, what? Wild pitch. They get Valenzuela at the plate. Daniels moves to third, Murray to second. Oh. So Fernando went for it. I didn't get a chance to decide. I would have not gone for it if there was less than a 99% chance. But they get Fernando at the plate. Okay, so that's 1 out. So 1-2 count. Still have 2 base runners with a chance to score here. Come on, Javier, make contact. Got to get more than 1 run. And he pops it up. Oh, so Freeman's pitched well here in relief. Hayes has got it. 2 out. He had bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's down to Gibson, who's had 2 hits. He's got to get another one off of Freeman if we're going to score. He likes scoring on breaks out. On outs, but they did not. So it's only 6-5. Oh, all right. That's the way it goes. You do have a lead. You didn't expect the Dempsey hit, so Dempsey's the only one that scored. Valenzuela was staying in here against Crook, even with the good numbers. The 3-1 pitch. Awesome. And Dalton and Hayes up next. I got to go into next day's starter with Belcher or Holmes here. So I like to continue with Fernando, but he's got to get some outs. Here's a difficult out. Darren Dalton. He can take the lead. The 2-0 pitch. The ground ball back to the mound, and Fernando messes it up. Yep, off his glove. First and second, that's not his fault. But it's not good. That's the third error by the Dodgers. 6 errors total in this game, and the Phillies have runners at first and second, and nobody else. Alright, Fernando against Hayes. Yeah, he's in the jams, right. The 1-0 pitch. Deep fly ball. Can Gibson get it? Still not coming down. Now it's arcing down. Gibson. Catch. Are they going to try to run on his arm? Crook not that fast. But he's going to. We're not going to try to throw him out. I want Dalton to stay at first. So Crook's at third. Martinez is up. You got 8 outs to get. And the tying run is at third. Looking at the bullpen. You just worked through those lefties. You can go with Holmes. You can go to Belcher. Herr's going to be on deck, and he will hit left. And Holmes is not good at that. Also, Holmes walks a lot of players. But virtually anybody has a better OPS chance. Valenzuela. His slug is just... I'm afraid that's what I'm going to have to do. Jay Howell's down. Jim Gott's down. Alright, Dan. Here we go. 8 outs to go, and a guy who can only throw 30 pitches. Alright, in a jam, too. Not bringing the infield up. We're looking for a double play ball. See if we can get it. The 0-1 pitch. That goes Dalton. And Dalton cruises into second, as I didn't throw over. Darn it. That's my fault. I forgot. Okay, he's got an 0-2 count on Martinez. Maybe he can get a strikeout here. Come on, Holmes. 0-2 pitch. All right, so there's still a chance, but you're going to have to get her out. See if you can do that. Second and third, 6-5 Dodgers here in the 7th. Can Holmes get her out? Hitting .368 with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. That's pretty good. 0-2 pitch, and out 2 big strikeouts by Darren Holmes, and they get through the top of the 7th. Still up 6-5. Okay. Still got to get 6 outs. All right, here starts off against Freeman, who came in and pitched great in a bases-loaded situation. Back in the bottom of the 6th. He can get another run. Here's ground ball to Freeman. Excuse me, Martinez. Over to Freeman. He got 1 out. For Sharperson. 0 for 2. Walked. It's a liner to Martinez. It's a great play, of course, on this defensive gem of the game. And here's Vizcaino with 2 outs. Freeman's come in and done the job. With his 6.75 now ERA. Vizcaino hits one down to Thon. That should be an easy out. Yeah, guys, we have a lead. It's not gigantic. We could use another run or 2. We're through 7, 6-5 Dodgers. Holmes going to face Hayes here, who's homered already. See if he can. He's struck out both guys he's faced thus far. 1-2 pitch. And 3 strikeouts. And I doubt we're going to face Freeman here. Probably face a lefty. Rod Booker is in. Yep. Okay, does he have home run power? Not really. He can bunt, but Holmes has struck out 3 players already. Let's see if he can get a 4th. 2-2 pitch. Him out! 5 straight strikeouts for Holmes. Wow. All right, here's... I wish I had a lefty to go to, but I don't. And he's cruising right now, so even if he gets a base hit here, maybe he can get Thon and get out of this inning. 2 outs, nobody on. Dykstra, who's already had a hit in this game. I'll just take a regular out. The 2-1 pitch. Fly ball. Gibson. Is it Gibson or is it Daniel? Is it Vizcaino? There's a triangle of players. Somebody better catch it. Is it caught? Oh, it drops. And that's a hit? Wow. Okay. I've never seen that in this game. That's a new one, and I don't like it. All right. Well, somebody makes contact against Holmes, and somehow it's ruled a hit. So, not surprising against the player who leads the league in hits. Dykstra has a chance here to steal, and I don't want that to happen, but I'm also afraid of an error. So, we're going to have to throw over. Let's hope it's not a throwaway. And Dykstra's down to 46%. Okay. Against Thon. See if he can get Thon and get out of this 8th. Ground ball. He's going to make it. Sharperson error. Oh no, off his glove. 5th error. And we're in trouble again. And here's that bottom of the lineup. That's really good. Or that left-handed part of the lineup. That was the guy we needed to get out of the inning. So Holmes is almost to his expected pitch count. And he's pitching great. But now he's got to face Kruk. And a base hit ties the game. And you look at the bullpen and all we have left. I mean, I could use Walsh for 1 batter. Let's try it. Walsh, can you get me through this right here? Come on. 1 batter on short rest. First and second against Kruk. First pitch. Fly ball. Javier, come on, catch this. And with duct tape and rubber bands, we're through 8. And with a 1-run lead. And here's Joe Bever, my good friend from back in Philadelphia, who really pitched horrible. We could sure use another run against the bottom of this lineup. Here's Dempsey, who's got his first hit of the season, now batting a high .091. He walks. So Walsh is up. See what he can do bunting-wise. He's a 0 bunter. Could bring somebody off the bench to bunt here. I don't know what I want to do. We got Daniels and Murray up next. Try a bunt here? They're teasing me with Dempsey with a 78% chance of stealing here. Really could use another run, especially for 3 more outs to get. We're going to bunt. And if he strikes out, he strikes out. But it'd be nice to get Dempsey somehow to second. Bunted foul, it looks like. Yeah. I'm going to try it one more time. If he strikes out, he strikes out. We still have Daniels and Murray up next against Bever. Just don't hit to double play. That's it. Okay. Strikeout. First for Bever, and here's Daniels. Boy, this is a big time. This is 0-2-0-1 line to get a big hit here. A 3-2 pitch. Walks again. Is that 5 walks or 6 walks he's had in this game? That'll be interesting to see in the box score. Hopefully after a win. It's more fun to look at the box scores after the win. Here's Murray with 3 hits, including a 3-run shot. Another 3-run shot right here would be really appreciated. The 1-2 pitch. All right, that's going to be 2 outs with the infield fly rule, and it'll be down to Javier, who's 0 for 4 in the game, to get an extra in. See if he can do it. The 0-2 pitch. Up the middle. Come on. Nope, Don's got it. All right, if we're going to win this game in the regular fashion, it's going to be by 1 run. Otherwise, we're going to have to do it in the bottom of the 9th, or not at all. Dalton, Hayes, and Martinez. Walsh has thrown 1 pitch, and he's going to try to face Dalton here. See if he can do it. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. The short. This Cayeno to Murray is going to be close. And it's in the air. All right. Tying runs on. Nobody out. And here's Hayes. Shoot. Okay, I said shoot. We're going to let him pitch to 1 more batter. And then I might have to ask somebody else who's on short rest to come in. I'll pop to short. Okay, can you please catch this one, Jose? 1 out. 2 outs away. All right. What do we have here? 771. Howell looks the best, although he is not done well. It's going to be on his shoulders here. 1 out. Dalton at 59% here. I don't think they'd send him. And I'm afraid of an error. We've already had 5 errors in the game. Well, we're going to try it. Pickoff throw. He's safe. So it's down to 50-50 shot. Okay. Here we go. Against Martinez. The 2-0 pitch. Fly ball, Gibson. Two outs. Dalton staying at first? Yeah. 1 more out to get. And it's Tom Herr, who's had a lot of impact on this game, including making a great play and getting some hits. Want to walk him? OPS is not great. I don't think I'm going to see better than that in the bullpen. Nope. All right, let's see. Jay Howell has 1 save on the season. He's going to try to get a 2nd one right here. Against her. Dalton not going, I don't believe. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball to Vizcaíno. And the Dodgers escape with a win. Talk about a roller coaster ride. That was one of them. Okay, so I can look at the box score in a moment and enjoy it a little bit more with the win. A tough, hard-earned win for sure. Cal Daniels walks 5 times in this game. Scores 2 runs, gets an RBI. Eddie Murray 3 for 5, including a 3-run home run, 4 RBI total. Javier really hurt us in some key situations. Gibson 2 hits and an RBI. The rest of this lineup didn't think it was going to be great, but Dempsey with a great double, and he scored a run. And he walked twice, and that helped. 9 walks for the Dodgers to only 2 for Philadelphia. They had 2 hits from Dykstra, 2 hits from Thon. A big home run, solo shot by Hayes. 5 errors in this game. Whew. Is that right? The Phillies had 40 at-bats and the Dodgers had 30. I guess that with the walks. That's part of the reason there. We had 5 errors, and yet none of the runs were unearned, which is surprising. Steerage pitch plus stuff. Holmes, now this is true. Sometimes I see the plus stuff and I don't believe it. He did have plus stuff. He had 4 strikeouts. I thought he had 5, but that's what it says, 4 strikeouts. Just impressive, very helpful. Walsh and Howell, we needed to get the last 4 outs on short rest. Hopefully they're not injured. And just this error line is about as long as you'll ever see. 3 errors by the Phillies. 5 errors by the Dodgers. Wow. We had a pitcher thrown out at the plate on a wild pitch. And Eddie Murray gets the MVP. Somehow, the Dodgers are now 21-14. Both teams, well, Philadelphia's will lower a little bit in expected runs per game, but the Dodgers goes up a little bit, maybe 4.7, maybe stays the same. They did get 6, and that was just barely enough to win this game after starting off with a 5-0 lead. Whew. It's an exciting game, and somewhat of a rarity on this channel, a winning game for the Dodgers, even though they are 21-14, and they do now lead the National League West by 2 games. That was a roller coaster ride that I'm ready to get off. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Missed It by How Much.